Hi, my name is... I've been a writer, arranger, and producer of rock acts for around 15 years. I asked my music teacher if there was anything like this album on the market. He said no, but thought it was a fantastic idea. Today, some major companies have machines that can electronically simulate drums as far as a few basic feels and a tempo control. But to me, there's still some definite negatives about them. All hit songs have a pattern of arrangement that are basically the same. First, the count, then the 4-bar intro, then verse, verse, chorus, verse, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, chorus, repeating the chorus until the fade. There will be drum lead-ins and pickups on each transition every 8 bars. So, whether you're into songwriting or playing, I think this album will help keep the creative energies flowing. To the writers, I hope this album helps you write the big one. And to the musicians, I wish you many new tasty licks. Oh yeah, I'm sorry the album took so long.
I'm telling mom to divorce you, dad. I stab a corkscrew through a horseshoe crab. You finally found a man rich enough and dumb enough to support you, hags? Well, of course you have. The people that you see on cribs are pitiful. Don't they know it's hip to be grim and cynical? Get your mind on being thin for centerfolds and starving yourself till your ribs are visible. Shit knocks like Jehovah's Witnesses. My premises might blow the physicists. Father styles like all my condoms broke, so when my kids act up, I revoke their privileges. Let me get into my demagogue's diatribe. My cyanide's ionized. Let me itemize my complaint and remarkable restraints. Rain particles of paint through your carnivals of angst. I'm hard on the mic like Robin, given since tomorrow is not a given. Let's give acid to the politicians and dissolve religion. Cheer for the 60s paradigm. The kids seem paralyzed. It can be terrifying. Don't be alarmed. I'm simply verifying. You'd like to see the hippies swiftly sterilized? Okay, I'll put you down for a maybe then. How do you feel about Asians and Arabians? I'm a new age paleontologist digging up aliens trying to prove their relation to Homo sapiens. We can build homes from Ouija boards, feed the poor with the proceeds from our tea leaf stores. If we read Nietzsche and eat seaweed more, our children will never have to see these wars.
That may or may not have been. Just as the words imply, the purpose is not entertainment, although it can be. There's no law against being entertaining or amusing, providing the point of the narrative is relevant.
I'm the high water mark in the land of the water park. Fall apart in the hands of the oligarchs. Mozart, we got all the art. I'm best served a la carte with an olive tart. My process is a hot mess. I would hate Rockfest a lot less if they put wasp nests in the top decks of the complex. Don't have a complex cause you cross-dress. Do you want hot sex or less prospect? Talk less, it would suit you better. I can shoot through leather in my FUBU sweater. My Calvin jeans and flawless hygiene make the broads want to evolve with my genes. In the 90s, when I was 19, you might find me quite deep in a crime scene. Semi-known in the world of the skinny gnomes. My pretty poems found a home in the semitones. Call the Pentagon on the intercom. Tell them put a fucking cinnabon in a rhyme.
In influencing the minds of others, there are a few words from among several 100,000 which crowd the dictionary that seem to have extraordinary power. Power.
We have only just opened our eyes.
Is it good enough for you?
Almost. A lot of times people get put in a box, and this is what I'm saying, and then you get like this diminishing return on being great in one field where people say, well, you can only do that, or why don't you just stick to this? And it's like, why don't you just stick to not suggesting nothing to me?
Is it good enough for you?
If Mother Nature loves you so much, why does she keep throwing tornadoes at us to get her thrills? With the feather quill like I'm hotter than a Weber grill. People tell me I should keep it that synthetic grill and get rid of my Chiefs hat with the leather bill, but I never will. Your CD is tedious. You bring fire, or at least you keep repeating it like the world's cheesiest Prometheus. What if I told you I have all the tools to squash the duels between God and science, and that the answer to the problem lies in a rocket fuel derived from a certain molecule in koala drools? Come on, don't give me that upset mother stare. How's your cupboard? My cupboard's bare. Go resume your love affair with your fucking Tupperware. Everyone's a fart face. I'm going to a really dark place, watching Scarface with the hard face, begging for change in front of the art space with the guitar case. Dude, what's up with you? Shit, nothing new. Fucking dudes in a Muppet suit and huffing glue. I do covet loot, just not enough to fuck with goofs to get it. My super chemist forced the music critics to review the physics. In a hot room, in an octopus costume, top room, sampling 70s rock tunes through the pot fumes. My thoughts loom high above me, hovering, saying, I'm not human. Pleasure and pain don't govern me. The cold world's dying, shuddering right in front of me. But no worries, there's a nuclear submarine in my summary. Can we cater to the top 20 chart enough? Hard enough. Can we fill Madison Square Garden enough? Fuck it, we're good enough. Fuck it, we're smart enough. If you can't pick our jargon up, then pardon us. I'm not gonna dumb it down for the kindergarteners. Going hard enough, plant my seed like a gardener. Jesus was a carpenter. If you wanna be a martyr, I can be your martyr. No one's coming harder. I'm so prepared to throw a folding chair at a polar bear. I'm sick of being told to care about some crazy Ayatollah's terror. Freedom's under attack. They're coming to get her. I'm by far the funniest wizard running with scissors. I'm like a Rain Man in a rape van and Ray-Bans asking kids, where can a gay man get a spray tan? All my clothes are name brand. They come direct from the sweatshop to the mainland where I do anything to attain them. My erotic passion is the hottest fashion. He was rapping in the oddest fashion when he got assassin. My lips drip with hot spittle when I drop riddles. I can't take the pills from the hospital, they make my cock little. So I'm gonna go back to doing porn again and get normal friends. I'm sick of performing an anti-abortion skits with the born-agains. I'm cornering the market. My target audience is the science corps and the dinosaurs in the La Brea tar pit. I'm starting to feel a little car sick. The only smart fix is art chicks rubbing arsenic on my hard dick. Let's bring out the mad doctor in you. Shall I not continue? It's okay to order off the menu. It's the proper venue. Kick out the drums and let me and the bass cuddle. My space shuttle keeps me high above the rain puddles. My brain puzzles remain subtle. Forgive me if I'm not floating in the same bubble with your fame struggle.
And it's like, why don't you stick to not suggesting nothing to me?
Can we cater to the top 20 chart enough? Hard enough. Can we fill Madison Square Garden up? We're good enough. We're smart enough. If you can't pick our jargon up, then pardon us. I'm not gonna dumb it down for the kindergarteners. Going hard enough. Plant my seed like a gardener. Jesus was a carpenter. If you wanna be a martyr, I can be a martyr. No one's coming harder. Pardon us.
Is it good enough for you?
Almost.
We are Neonderthal. Neonderthal.
Oh yeah. My serpentine word design blurs the minds of the uninspired herds. I eradicate herbs with herbicide. I'm certified circumcised. You can ask my next of kin. My specimen has very little extra skin. I don't have a style. I have a smile that I reserve for the battered child who's tired of being flattened in a data file. Why do I sound so grammatically staticky? I'm the most radically pacifist activist at the academy, and I'm actively putting on my sandals to tell the news channels there's only so many times we can react to a tragedy. The taste of my tap water is battery acidy. Ooh, your rap CD is very Bohemian Rhapsody. You could be the next Cassidy if you had the audacity. You should go for it. Have the courage to pursue your dreams. You can be the most prolific commuter on the computer scene. A true pristine truth is far and few between, but these days everyone's got a tune to sing. That doesn't prove a thing. Remove the string from your puppet back. For my first public act, I will craft a subtle rebuttal for the Republicrats to show my cleverness, while the ghosts of Darwin and Mr. Rogers argue over who is the betterest pederast. Now that we've collected all the evidence, what decadent verbal deficit would you rather listen to instead of this?
The big bold beat may disguise the message, and many kids tell me they really don't pay any attention to the words, only the music. But you know as well as I do that those words come through loud and clear.
Oh, I can do it this way all day. So don't get confused with anything you say or think, cause I really am the missing link, and I'm coming back to show everybody the way. Ooh, how's that first swagger? How's that first swagger? How's that first swagger? I'm the motherfucking master, so fuck all you bastards. Here's your new sound, you fucking sound jackers. Go fucking Chiefs, fuck the Raiders, fuck the Packers. Oh, you're a rapper? Pardon all my laughter. Cause ooh, I could do it this way all day. So don't get confused with anything you say or think, cause I really am the missing link, and I'm coming back to show everybody the way. Ooh, how's that for swagger? How's that for swagger? How's that for swagger? I'm the motherfucking master, so fuck all you bastards. Here's your new sound, you fucking sound jackers. No, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. I am sick and tired of you guys telling me I can't do my impressionist dance out here. I have a right. I am an impressionist dancer.
911 emergency.
Cops are going to side with me on this. Yeah, hello, ma'am? Yes.
Yes, 911 emergency.
Okay, they have told me that I can't dance out here.
Sir,
I want you to come tell them.
We can get this worked out.
What, scared? I ain't never scared. I'm hard to spook. Feel the stings of my sharp rebukes for your art abuse. I'll vaporize all your sins with my karma nukes. The biggest of the big dogs, Marmaduke. I charm the puke out of bulimic skeletons. You couldn't pull a girl with a team of elephants. I flip through themes with a seamless eloquence. Release the teleprints to police intelligence. I'm gonna show your chat room friends how whack you've been. I've got the papers, I'll fax you them to the wax museum. And I don't mean this in an empty Disney way, but rest in peace, we're gonna miss you, MCA. And let me simply say that what MCs say is coming up short like 3-pointers in Chicago on a windy day. If that's the kind of crap you're used to, my spastic voodoo might crash the YouTube. As a lad I used to laugh at Blue's Clues. Now I dig through the trash with my eco-fascist youth crew. Psych, that's a horrid disguise. I'm sort of despised by the Lord of the Flies. It's great music, so easy to make and portabilize, but in your case, I'm not sure what you've recorded applies. You must have got your data bytes switched. Your signal's weak. Get your satellites fixed. You got a bitch like swagger I ditch. You're acting like your biggest appetite's dicks. Not that there's anything wrong with that, as long as you leave the laundromat with your thong intact. My army of insomniacs is gonna continue to embalm these cats regardless of how heartless Mitt Romney acts. We'll train the herds to demand Obama acts every time some gamer nerd zombie snaps and shoots up the Omni-Max. There's nothing new, only new data streams. A few jaded teens with mutated mutated genes. Don't bring your lyricist sincerity near me. The empiricist youth are so tyranny weary. They'll accept anything but conspiracy theories, and they craft personas that are eerily cheery. Make it go away, wave your wand in tears. Try to a ghost, try to approach your subconscious fears in bondage gear. I think it's obvious, let's be honest here. The world didn't end, thank God Obama's here.
Remember this.
Now let's keep our pattern 5. Accents 1, 3, and 5. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
You're so terrific.
You think you're big time? Yeah. You're gonna fucking die! Big time!
Gentlemen, let's get down to business.
You're asking for trouble, my friend.
Make your moves, draw your guns. Somebody's gotta do it, but you are not the one. So if you want to bring me hell, you better go and wait in line with everybody else. Cause I'm well protected, and my steps are connected to the ground and the air. And no man better ever dare place himself in my path with intent to do me bad. Cause my bullets are already in the air, and they will soon see leaves falling from the trees to their bear. My bullets are already in the air. The sky will burn and the sea will boil, and the wicked shall descend down this mortal coil. And we will soon see to whom you are loyal when the milk from your golden calf has spoiled.
And I ain't with us.
straight towards the sun. Burn off your wings if that's what you really want. Those that you poison will soon be healed, and the pretender to the throne shall soon be revealed. Cause I'm well protected, and my steps are connected to the ground, and the air, and no man better ever dare place himself in my path with intent to do me bad. Cause my bullets are already in the air. The paper tigers growl at me, but I fold them into sailboats and send them out to sea. The paper tigers growl at me, but I fold them into sailboats and send them out to sea. The sky will fall and the sea will boil, and the wicked shall descend down this mortal coil, and we will soon see in the air our loyal with the milk from the gold and the gap has spoiled. Something not bad with intent to do me bad, cause my bullets are already in the air, and they all soon see leaves falling from the trees till they're bare, cause my bullets are already in the air. But I'm protected, and my steps are connected to the ground, in the air, and no man better ever dare place himself in my path, bad, cause my bullets are already in the air, and they all soon see leaves falling from the trees till they're bare, cause my bullets are already.
Well, there are all sorts of things that you can do. I'm convinced that if you create your own spell, it has a greater effect. So I think a simple spell is to light the flame of a candle and sprinkle a circle of salt around the area.
Start now, right now. I used to practice sorcery with the foursome D's. Can I get my abortion fees translated into Portuguese? I genetically engineered a brand of child for standard style who will demand a trial for anyone interfering with the Panda Smile. I'd rather be stranded at sea on a boat alone than in a mobile home eating Toblerones and Cobra bones. Name one ruler other than Slick Rick who's not tyrannical. All the neurotic cannibals swallow exotic animals. Christmas Day, our hands are folded, we pray for snow. Mother Nature answers us with a qualitative no. My poetry's a product of creative prose, the desire for fellatios, attaboys, and way to goes. I like my head padded, I like my Fred savage, I like my edge jagged, I like my deaths tragic. I'm the red dragon of his dead rabbits, selling weird sex gadgets to the independence meth addicts. And the white people lives a primeval mind evil. Even blind eagles will occasionally find needles in the pine needles. My material soul is weary and old, eating ethereal gold from the imperial cereal bowl. This one's for all the stunned grown-up children and angry terrorists who blow up buildings. If you want another shadow of a shadow puppet, the monster's digested and thrown up millions. Get out so you can get it if you really want it. Hard to find. You can get it if you really want it. Where the sun shines. You can get it if you really want it. Or you can get it if you really want it.
Now that's a pretty remarkable finding. In England, a man, a very eminent scholar by the name of was exploring what he called the subliminal mind. We've now used that word subliminal for advertising. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the hypnotist can't read the subject. It's the hypnotized subject who can read the hypnotist's mind. But it's interesting that research sort of went underground. Nobody pursued it. Or if they did, they didn't get any results. This is still going, 100 years later, this kind of experimentation is still going on. But we haven't yet made it so commonplace that anybody in their laboratories can reproduce it. And until we can do that, most scientists simply will not believe us.
unlike things that we know how to make. And reports like this that cannot be identified as known phenomena by competent investigators. This is perhaps 10 to 20% of the total number of reports that have been examined by investigators. Now, the phenomena is worldwide. It's been going on heavily for 25 years, and sort of lightly for 2,500 years, as far as we can tell. Every country in the world, all kinds of people. There are many multiple witness cases. There are a number of cases involving separate witnesses, that is, who don't know, people who don't know somebody else is watching the same peculiar thing, and who independently report what they observe. There are many cases involving radar, cases involving not only radar on the ground, but radar in the air, and a visual observer on the ground, and a visual observer in the air. There are many cases in which we are dealing with reports of things fewer than 500 feet away from the observer. In some of these cases, the object has been observed on the ground, and observed landing and taking off as well, and in some cases, accompanied by humanoid looking creatures.
I'm in the hospital now. I'm walking through the halls. I see a door on my left. I enter it. There's a man on the bed. He's looking at me. I'm looking back at him. He says one thing to me. As you act dumb for friends and succumb to whims, I'm concocting plans with Aquaman and the Wonder Twins at the Comfort Inn. Your paragraphs are underpinned with redundant blends of leftist rhetoric and criticism of Republicans. Pow! Warning shots for posturing, performing snots. Your boring thoughts don't merit incurrence of recording costs. But enough about you, let's discuss me more. Me and Seymour sell Korean C4 to the Marine Corps. Very good, very good. What would I want to be in a scene for? In the jeans store, looking for preteen core themes for your dream board. Everybody acts like they just gotta be on TV or win the lottery, get your philosophy all greeny. Make a video that goes viral and begins your spiral to your heavenly destiny on a Pottery Barn CD. I stand speechless. I don't know what to say. I see contempt in the man's face. At this moment, I realize that he hates me. Sensing nothing else can be done to better the situation, I simply turn and leave.
Because of the attitude, everybody's stoned, nobody gives a shit. These guys are making so much bread, it doesn't care what they do. They don't know if they can have a hit record today, and they all know that what the hell are they going to be doing for 2 years anyway?
Head bustin', head bustin'. When I pop a zit, in a proper hypothesis. If cash is popular, I prefer the opposite. I prefer the opposite. I prefer the opposite. Society around this kind of head bustin', head bustin'. When I pop a zit, in a proper hypothesis. If cash is popular, I prefer the opposite. I prefer the opposite. Opposite. Oh God. Drama Deus, players, cause we got the Mozart. Blow jobs, flow charts, General Petraeus. Have you heard the latest? Some rapists on some traders. Dave Matthews box set for a break this on Craigslist. You know it's gonna be bad when someone starts a statement with, I'm not racist. Well, I'm not racist, but I find Caucasian just a little bit abrasive. If I'd have known happiness could be so evasive, I never would have wasted all my wages on a facelift or Botoxing creams. The Nazi teens apply OxyClean to their costly jeans. The Red Bull, Adderall, and coffee beans will replace Gaddafi screams with some more pleasant coffee theme. Y'all scared, but I ain't never afraid. Let my carrot cake marinade. Let me paraphrase. I used to scare away girls in my Pantera phase. Now my serenades lube up the marriage aids. But fuck your girl, I want a cute sister. Does she like computer wizards who noodle wizards with suture scissors? Cause if so, then I'm her man. I'll leave her dressed in the finest designer brands. If she's bad to the bed, I will tie her hands. And if she likes whoop ass, I'll open an entire can. LOL JK, remember Outcast all day, a day. I was talking to some kids just the other day. They never heard of Babyface kids or Sinead, and that's so cray. Head bustin', head bustin'. When I pop a zit, pin a proper hypothesis. If cash is popular, I prefer the opposite. I prefer the opposite. I prefer the opposite. Head bustin', head bustin', head bustin'. When I pop a zit, pin a proper hypothesis. If cash is popular, I prefer the opposite.
go somewhere, there has to be music playing.
Has to be music.
I do things better with music playing. Everything went faster with music.
It's the same scene wherever you go.
Let your blood cover. Pray tonight that you will save the lost. Save the lost everywhere. Reclaim the backslider. Straighten out the hypocrite. Heal the sick. Raise the dead. Set the captives free. Good God, send deliverance. Send your word tonight. Like a mighty hammer. Like a two-edged sword. Have your way. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way. Bless us again. Touch us again. Lift us again. And we'll give you all the glory. We'll give you all the praise. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Move tonight. Not by might. Not by power, but move by your spirit. Move. Let the spirit come. Invite busted. All those automobiles. That's the first
sorry that I have no news to tell you, but I haven't heard a whisper from my people in the streets. We've all been very busy, simply trying to stay afloat, treading water, trying to keep ourselves from drowning in the sea. Drowning, 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 drowning in the sea. I can do seeing, I can do believing, but I can't seem to just sink into the evening. So I'm leaving on a jet plane, giving a sex change to my bright flame, introducing my left brain to my right brain, flying my shiny biplane in the bike lane. It seems like a light rain's beginning to fall. How many more innings before this game is gonna be called? Just text me, I don't wanna be called. I'm just sexier with hair, I don't wanna be bald. I don't wanna be old and crotchety and let my love turn into cold misogyny. My whole discography ought to be a class in exactly how not to approach philosophy. I am very sorry that I have no news to tell you, but I haven't heard a whisper from my people in the streets. We've all been very busy, simply trying to stay afloat, treading water, trying to keep ourselves from drowning in the sea. Drowning, drowning in the sea. Drowning, drowning in the sea. Drowning, drowning in the sea. I never claimed to be a genius, just the world's best intravenous seamstress. Everything you're saying has been said, inbred. My veteran swing's never been dreamed in English. I'm too kissed to resist the signs, inhaling the mist of time with a twist of line. If it's a crime that I said it hard, submit the fine, but don't be surprised when my debit card gets declined. I keep my cash on a flash drive. If the boat's gonna capsize, I wanna be baptized in the waters of the grim marauders. But I can't seem to begin to befriend the fathers, so I can tend the gardens of their tender daughters. Darling, do you have anything to lend the author? But I haven't heard a whisper from my people in the streets. We've all been very busy, simply trying to stay afloat, treading water, trying to keep ourselves from drowning in the sea. Drowning, 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 drowning in the sea. Hey Terry, Nachural. Hey, what's up, son? Do we or do we not go back like fucking Do we or do we not go back like pressure flips? 360 pressure flips. Dude, come on. Does cocaine cause a dollar bill to curl? Did young Tucker finger bang till he killed a girl on the tilt-a-whirl? I'm screaming at Christ and casting my stones. A teacher in a class of my own. As the World Bank smashes my bones into classified loans. My thoughts pass the time in my asinine poems. Blah, 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 is what we all tweet. The Count Choculi occupy Wall Street. Talks cheap, but when Tucker's girl starts screaming fuck the world, I'm going in that bitch balls deep. Getting hot tips from stock trader sisters. Playing rock, paper, scissors with the hot naked wizard. He who laughs hardest laughs last. I make the best blast caps in the Al-Qaeda craft class. I can't turn off the laugh track when the lab rats start waxing all philosophical and abstract. The future's over, my super soakers aim. They confuse the voters with the convoluted game of computer poker. How devious. We're finally old enough. We've come to realize you deserve what you get if you can't see the lies. Accept your fate if you investigate my penis size. Be advised, the genius always seems to be despised. The pretender-bees tend to be the deified. I speechified and Queen Latifah cried. Look, guys, I told you, I don't know what all this is about. Just leave me alone.
What's your position in this life? Are you left or are you right? Trouble sleeping through the night? Any uneasiness or strife? Have you been cheating on your wife?
No, I told
It's best to answer now instead of pleading for your life. You got your neck up on a knife, and any minute you'll be bleeding for these stripes. No matter if it's right, answer honestly or be prepared to die. You're probably thinking fight, but we've got a team of old dudes, and you can get your soul screwed outside of your Whole Foods. We've been around for quite a while now. Watched you pick your child up, but we can put that child down. It's best to speak the truth and speak it clearly. We've got another dose in that syringe if you get weary. I'm speaking to you dearly.
Come on, guys, I promise I won't
And there
say
will be
anything
no
else.
end, instead just never ending nearly. It's clear we've gotten off the point, okay, so here we are now. Somebody hold this motherfucker's arms down.
Come on, guys. I promise I won't say anything else. I don't even know what it is I said. I won't make any more songs. I'll just be quiet from now on.
You make the best blast caps, huh? In the craft class, you think we didn't hear that line? Is that what you were thinking? You think we didn't hear that one? We hear everything, 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 everything,
They ain't ready for it, boom. They ain't ready for it. You better come out. Fresh out. Fresh out this in the lab. What we build. This is our workshop. This is our workshop.
The little creature fell down. He lay on his sand and still changed shape. Sometimes wiggling, sometimes curling to his feet, sometimes spreading himself wide.
What? No!
Feasting on the beats, consume complete, a feast to feed, gluttony feast till full, festival of feast.
Let's eat.
With plenty to eat, hungry feast, obese must feast, dinner, lunch, breakfast feast, your eyes on the buffet line, a feast to do you fine, forget about your waistline.
Let's eat.
Feast to keep your energy right, but don't OD, cause you chose to feast on the sweet sugary treats. But some don't feast, some go to sleep in the sheets, dreaming of a feast they can sleep their teeth in. There won't be brief, long-lasting deep feast, is sure to please. Feast, feast, feast. Feast till your needs get met, respect the feast, thoroughly enjoy the feast, made fit for a king with the help of your team, a friendly feast for all, cooked up like top boom, symbol heavy what we do. Top, feast, 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 feast.
You said rap? Rap? Did you say that word rap? Yes, the first thing we use is something that's loud, something that's powerful, and something that relates with the inner city. When we begin to look at what is loud, what is powerful, and what relates to the inner city, rap was the natural choice. If we were going to go to an alternative section of town and work with skater kids and work with wealthy middle-class kids, then we would probably go alternative rap and grunge band. You say, why, Lloyd? Because once again, it can be heard over distance.
Your young men shall see visions. I saw a vision this past April, so frightening it staggered my mind. And for the past 3 months, I've tried to shake it off, but I can't do it.
You said rap? Rap? Did you say that word rap? Yes, the first thing we use is something that's loud, something that's powerful.
Respect the people. Where we hang, like a lot of people where we hang, their sons hang with us. And if they disrespect us, we ain't
Dr. Williams, why didn't you hurry this morning? I have a heart transplant today.
Searching for a thought or amazing line that can spark the kindling. The dark is trembling, watching various parts of the car assembling. I use the force to confuse the dorks who live on computers and lose at sports. A baby delivered by abusive storks, doing surgery using spoons and forks and butter knives. What are lives if wasted? I took your whole Facebook page and erased it. I admit it's hard to drunk and function, but little something something is the best beer I ever tasted. I'm so tasteful, quaint and graceful. Eat my dick, don't be wasteful. I guess I'll just play with my bat and baseball, since you won't be playful with your Castle Grayskull. It's too complex to simply fathom. I kick these patterns in a sickly spasm. If you write checks, I'll quickly cash them. Let me apologize for my dick reaction. My radio has some twisted wires, and everyone I know is a sadistic liar. I went to Burma to live with tigers, but my tent was infested with ticks and spiders. It's a shame, it's a bloody tragedy. The baby shit in his Huggies, hasn't he? You don't like how I'm cuddling actively? Oh, forgive me, your fucking majesty. Who gets mad over not white Santas? We're being monitored by stoplight cameras. The Chinese paid me to cockfight pandas. The CIA pays to drop my stanzas. Rappers are sad with their dated releases, epic beats and motivational speeches. Fuck the paradigm, I'll break it to pieces. Get naked with Jesus and trade him diseases. Made us sedated saints make complaints against the sacred banks with such outsourced and outdated angst. The parade of tanks invades through the data banks. The kids lay awake and pray for rain. Marching in a parade of pain, afraid of trained mercenaries coming in and taking aim at their pasty frames. Through warm summers and warm winters, the storm sensors pick up the form mixtures of fundamentalist Christian lore and porn pictures. Over and out, I say on the CB radio, importing baby clothes on Israeli Navy boats. Now we're having problems with Russia? Way to go. That sounds like something they'd say on a cheesy 80s show. I'm on a mission to mishmash the Christians with the thin and rich class. Let's get past the differences. We can get Ron Paul and Paul Wall and Lou Paul a few calls and get them involved with our charity for abused owls. Ooh, obtuse vowels reduced down to moose howls and emoticons of confused scowls. The look on your face says it all. Your expression's all, we'll have sex and you'll never call. My room has spiked floors and leather walls. Do feathers fall faster in a vacuum of gas? I'll get it solved. Vote for me. I'll grow your weed and promote the removal of babies from your ovaries to prevent the spreading of your gross disease. All of us in the community pray. We hope and plead you'll leave your devoted Steve and elope with me. I'll give you wealth and power, my Delphic flower. Let me demonstrate my pelvis power in a well-lit shower. Oh my God, you're impossible to please. The condom's just rotting from my tropical disease. What a topical philosophical release from Slough, who's clearly just impossible to beat. We're about to get so sexy, girl. Sexy revolution, girl. Ready for the sexy revolution. Get society with our sexy body. Oh yes, too sexy for society. Getting so ready to act up. We're out of the club dancing. Crazy fly. Can't tell us what to do. We only live once.
Wow, that was fantastic.
When we go to a concert of music or dance, tell the performer how much we enjoy hearing or seeing by applauding. We shall usually so much fun that we leave the concert smiling.
Neonderthal in a haunted concert hall, performing for my adoring sponsors at the Monsters Ball. I'm a Neanderthal in a haunted concert hall, performing for my adoring sponsors at the Monsters Ball.
Leave the concert smiling.
I'm a Neanderthal in a haunted concert hall. I'm performing for my adoring sponsors at the Monsters Ball. Get more devoted to the code of silence. Everyone's tired of all your moping and promoting violence. I know it's hard to fathom, but if I don't chart or cash in, I won't cry. My art is fashion and cathartic spasms, cause I'm a Neanderthal in a haunted concert hall. I'm performing for my adoring sponsors at the Monsters Ball.
Wow, that was fantastic.
We leave the concert smiling. We leave the concert smiling.
Your whole act is so nerdy it's noteworthy. Why do you want to play God? That's so churchy. I've got range like Jerome Kersey when my flow's bursting from the hyperspace. Fly a laser-guided fighter plane through the driving rain, locate the main chat room and crash it into the massive vacuum of cyberspace. left too close to the flame. The words all fail, and the silence is strange. Let's have it out. Breathe in deep and let it out. Peace is cheap. Let's have it out. Breathe in deep and let it out. Peace is cheap. Let's have it out. The saliva drips from the tyrant's lips as he reads the studies of social scientists who masquerade as the last grenade to be thrown and set their victory song as a ringtone. Turn a blind eye to the turpentine sky, plant dead seeds in unfertilized minds. On the fine line between truth and myth, I inhale the stupidness through the putrid mist, filling my lungs, spilling my guns on Anglo-America's lily-white suns. Who so holy and utterly deserve it, sparking this dimming republic's embers? The public defenders render the verdict, and the worthless currency cries tears of gold from the all-seeing eye. Breathe in deep and let it out. Peace is cheap, let's have it out. Breathe in deep and let it out. Peace is cheap, let's have it out.
So I'm going to lay it right on the line. Some of you may not agree with me, but then I don't expect everyone to agree with me. I agree. Does anyone really care? Who cares what old ladies past 21 wear? And it's bad. It's wrong, we would agree. But maybe where we disagree is, does that make sense? Listen to the way one young man explains it.
I'm checking out GQ and perusing men's styles. The fastest human at the Cuban swim trials. My fusion missiles remove the thin smiles from the lips of the top 2 percentile of Jews and Gentiles. The neo-primitive personas vary me, wearing the tattered clothes of Navajos and Cherokees, giving everything that they own to charity so the poor can get diplomas in aromatherapy. The faux sincerity I chose to carry me through this ferocious and atrocious parody. Will the girl with the grossest neurosis marry me? I'll buy her diamonds with explosive clarity. The girls act like it is, but it isn't cute. Eskimo fishing boots with a fitness suit. Adam ate Eve forbidden fruit. She was at the carnival, at the kissing booth with a missing tooth. As a jeweler, I've examined the clarity of many rings. As a fool, I've received the charity of many kings. But I can't tell you with the utmost sincerity if it's terribly clever to do a parody of anything. Save your smarmy answer for your party banter. Get your Barney Pampers from the laundry hamper. Cause no, I'm not obliged to like you, or reference Y2K when I do haikus, or be self-promotional for social relevance. I'm so intelligent in my boastful elegance, supplying my commune with goats and elephants, so we can live free of your erosive elements. The chaperone at a horrible date, where love quarrels with hate. It's either kill myself, or submit myself as a ward of the state at an affordable rate. I'm so tired of being spun in the clothes dryer, and performing yes sire and no sire, with the puppets with no wires. I have a weak stomach for your cheap rubbish, and I don't give a fuck how much free hummus you reap from it. You can be the speed vomit king of Lee Summit. I'll go to your show if you go to the North Korean Peace Summit.
This is whole shelf. Black eyes, Nicole. Don't you keep you busy for a while?
Moved into the morbid, more manic and malnourished, barely breathing. Can't wake to heathen. After the short slumber, rest the winner. Due to being knocked out, crash after the high death after design. Yet disaster hasn't arrived. Waiting for it to end, but it's just begun. The ring around the rosy, strap with a rifle, and I'm coaching on the poverty. Cause it's plentiful around these parts. Descriptive abuse of the language arts. Panhandle for profits, just pennies away. So can you spend some change for a brother down on this love and a fresh outfit? What the fuck? A 2-bit
nuts. I bully the track on some tough guy rap. Pedal crack, they keep the cliche intact. So go run, tell that. So go run, tell that. Tells the rapper, feel the truth, you got wrong, I got right. I gotta pin the right down first before my plot of plan escapes this verse. Tells the rapper, feel the truth, you got wrong, I got right. I gotta pin the right down first before my plot of plan escapes this verse. And so the saga sits soggy for now. Marinate on the frequency sound. All audio stay allowed, out loud, blur the beat, please. Energy freed with enough beats for 100 MCs to all get a piece. How's that for a hip hop gang bang? Lip shot with the verbs like double AJ, top tier, been killing MCs for years.
Nothing's joy now climbs the spirals of his light. His tick-tock muscle measures in its closed circle. His blood's unfree flowing. Ups will bring him down to the clouds of zero.
Progress is slow moving, cause slow motion's better than no motion. Cause when Sco's flowing, hoes get wetter than the ocean. Current stays strong. If you know the lyrics, please rap along, rap along. Progress is slow moving, cause slow motion's better than no motion. Cause when Sco's flowing, hoes get wetter than the ocean. Current stays strong. If you know the lyrics, please rap along.
One day, a mysterious shadow crept over the valley. Lightning began to strike, and something dreadful happened. The golden harp was gone. Well, this didn't seem to stop the friends. They forgot their hunger and they forgot their fear, for this was their biggest adventure. We decided that the best way to escape would be to have the harp try and sing the giant to sleep. In her song, the harp tells you where the key is.
Yes, and you are the favorite. My heart and romance dance into a heavenly in his brightest pocket you find brightest pocket go carefully. It worked. Now the giant is fast asleep. Yes, but it also worked on he's fast asleep.
sample is then drawn through the sample net and into the cavern of the Earth capsule. Well, it's so hot that it's smoking. It's not too hard, not too soft. It's green. Yes. Why, yes.
I get rap, like Guidos get rocky. Don't get cocky, your ego is costly. The word for me in a Speedo is cocky. My favorite song is Hot Cheetos and Takis. My whole bit is a bit subliminal. Mix the chemicals at different intervals. I swore Big Bird had big genitals, but kids were cynical like Squidward tentacles. I'm a billion piranha bites personified, but I'll be traumatized on the day Rihanna dies. I truly love every bone thug that harmonized with homicides. Not as fun as dramatized. You're on the rise till your star erupts. What I am is what I am, or do what you are or what. Said Edie Brickell of your tedious shell. You're cheesy as hell under the media spell. Shots is a Nazi war song. A good rap show is an oxymoron. Will I fall off? Not before long. If you thought so, you could not be more wrong. I'm a mystery like Rey Mysterio. You have a history of doing gay material. I'm nice in mono, the same in stereo. In karaoke, it's the same scenario. Shit, my syntax should be syntaxed. I've been rap, I don't have to pretend that. Damn, rib racks and 10 packs? I think I'm getting my Kansas City accent back. Damn, people can be clueless. Like what I'm doing is ambiguous. I'm the most, so I can't be viewless. Like Stanley Kubrick with the manly hubris. You attack a line like a man who wants to smack a mime with a sack of dimes. Yes, I truly do. My ghouly viewpoint is truly new, so I'm duly due. Am I Scooby-Doo? Or does every guy look like Shaggy out looking for groovy clues? I'm not the type to dress like a star and go from bar to bar to be viewed. You be you, and I'll be the king of moody blues and Netflix movie views. Proactive ought to be asking me to craft a theme for their acne cream with Puff Daddy. I mean Diddy or Dirty Money. Laughing at idiots can sure be funny at Arrowhead Stadium early Sunday. God damn it, that Raiders jersey's ugly. We're gonna beat the hell out of you. You. Fuck the donkeys, fuck the Raiders. But what about the fuck them too.
And practices are not the result of any one man's thought or experience. Rather, they are the outcome of countless tests by thousands of salesmen to determine the factors in human nature which cause people to act in the way we want them to act. We want them to act. The way we want them to act. Actually, all I've done is to organize, classify, and illustrate these rules.
Everyone accepts that statement. Could sell me on spending 25 cents when he hadn't created a motive or want in my mind. Actually, it was very simple. Upon investigation, I learned that the carnival employed were shills or pushers who started to push the crowd toward the ticket seller's booth every time the barker began talking. Willed person.
Restless, essence, ascend, exit, exquisite, process, progress, guess, less, more, 4, 5, 6, sick, 4, hungry, forget this, lift, resist, exist, exhibit, live it, give it, get it, headed, heavenly direction, destiny beckons, become better, broaden vision, live in moment, motion, patience, ancient, truth, proof, reason, demons lurk, hurt, pain, sorrow, shame, rain, darkness, heartbreak, hate, rape, rage, raise, higher, fire, burn, brighter, broaden vision, live in moment, motion, hope, no, nothing, everything, evidence, evolution, creation, cremation, question, lessons, restless, essence, ascent, exit, exquisite, process, progress, less, more, 6, 5, 4, healthy, rich, live, question, doubt, sprout, blossom, autumn, summer, fall, winter, process, progress, problem, solution, question, answer, cause, effect, wrong, correct, reflect, remember, forget, reverence, evidence, proof, reasons, run, one line, come closer, become better, known, broad vision, live in moment, motion, hope, no, nothing, everything, evidence, evolution, creation, revelation, message, restless, essence, ascend, exit.